affected and 3 are reported missing due to severe tropical storm creasing and enhanced monsoon rains, according to the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council. The number of people affected due to the combined effects of severe tropical storm creasing and habagat has risen to 96,000 as 2 individuals were reported missing amid massive flooding and landslides. The National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council reported Saturday, July 19th. An NDRRMC report said 37,598 families composed of 96,791 individuals were affected by the bad weather in Ilocos, Mimaropa, Bicol, Western Visayas, Central Visayas, Zamboanga Peninsula, Northern Mindanao, Socsargen, Caraga, and Negros Island region. 26 areas were flooded in regions 1, 4B, 6, 7, 9, 12, and 13. Meanwhile, 3 individuals were reported missing. Office of Civil Defense. Officer in Charge Assistant Secretary Bernardo Rafaelito Alejandro IV said 2 of those missing were in Antique, while 1 was in Palawan. Over 30 persons are under probe in the case of the missing sabungeros, says Justice Secretary Remulla. More than 30 persons are under investigation for their alleged involvement in the case of missing sabungeros, Justice Secretary Jesus Crispin C. Remulla said on Friday, July 18. The number of suspects was revealed by Remulla after he talked with accused and whistleblower Julie Dondon Patidongan, who visited the Secretary at the Department of Justice. Remulla said that based on the testimonies of Patidongan, there may be more than 30 persons involved in the case of the sabungeros. However, Remulla did not name them. Already implicated by Patidongan were a businessman, an actress, and several police officers who have denied any involvement. The Duterte camp asks the International Criminal Court to suspend its decision on the interim release bid, but the prosecution objects. The legal team of former President Rodrigo Duterte has asked the International Criminal Court to suspend its adjudication on its interim release application, citing the need to submit additional information, but the prosecution has since objected the request. In 2 documents uploaded separately on the ICC website, with the defense's request dated July 14th and the prosecution's request dated July 18th, the 2 sides clashed over the interim release application that the defense has made last month. Signed by lead counsel Nicholas Kaufman, the defense formally requested that the pretrial Chamber Y suspends its adjudication on Duterte's interim release application because it plans to submit pertinent information relevant to its decision to grant the former president interim release. Creasing has intensified into a severe tropical storm and has exited the Philippine area of responsibility, according to PAGASA. Severe tropical storm creasing officially exited the Philippine area of responsibility on Saturday, July 19th, but it will continue to enhance the southwest monsoon, which will bring heavy rains, strong winds, and hazardous sea conditions across much of the country in the coming days, according to the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration. In its 11 a.m. bulletin, PAGASA said creasing intensified into a severe tropical storm and has exited PAR. However, the Weather Bureau warned that the system continues to enhance the habagat, which will bring rains and winds to many areas across the country. As of 10 a.m., the center of creasing was located approximately 235 kilometers west of Itbayat, Batanes, moving westward at 15 kilometers per hour, with maximum sustained winds of 100 kilometers per hour and gusts of up to 125 kilometers per hour. The storm is expected to intensify further and may reach typhoon category by Sunday, July 20th, as it heads towards southern China, PAGASA added. Alexi Eala targets a breakthrough main draw win at the U.S. Open. Alexi Eala is taking it 1 goal at a time in trying to make a mark in the big stage, such as the Grand Slams. For now, she only wanted that breakthrough win at this year's U.S. Open, where she will be debuting in the main draw. There's still a lot for me to achieve. There are a lot of big tournaments lined up. I hope to play well there and try to get my first Grand Slam win, said Eala in Friday's meet and greet hosted by one of her sponsors, Globe. This would be the 3rd time that Eala is competing in the main draw of the Grand Slams. She debuted at the French Open in May and the Wimbledon Championships a few weeks back, but failed to make it past the first round. Stay updated with the latest news. Visit our website at www.mb.com.ph or follow us on social media.